always be seeing ourselves.
Always be seeing ourselves.
I've also done it slightly differently because I haven't put the chat on screen. Do you want the chat on screen as well, or do you want me to just do it here myself?
You can do it if you want. You can do it yourself. Do all the.
Do the stuff.
I can feel useful and talk about any funny comments. That,
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
man.
if you say something in chat that you think is funny and I don't read it out, it means it was shit.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
So incredibly cruel. Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
It's
again. Sorry.
It's the Joe and Dan show.
Oh, it's like old school. Look out, sir.
I know. We're taking over.
I called it the Dan and Joe show.
Oh, not the Joe and Dan show. Although you have, consistently proven your dominance over the last couple of weeks, haven't you, Joe?
I am.
He has
the captain now.
demonstrated his strength.
Dan was telling me how to run my army lists,
Yeah.
and then I didn't say it, but he reminded himself that I am the golden ticket.
Dan is currently the new power bottom.
Yeah.
I am, yeah, absolutely.
I'm the captain here.
Joe has the mightier penis in his bonobo penis jousting that we did.
Yeah. And,
That's the thing that the bonobo monkeys do, isn't it? They joust with their penises.
Do they?
I think so. I only know a few things about monkeys, and most of it's wrong.
It's like the version of a new slap fighting that everyone does, isn't
Well,
it?
yeah, that's it, like power slap. But in the animal kingdom,
Technically, it's still a power slap.
it would definitely be a power slap for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Although more of a jab, I suppose.
Yeah.
Assuming that they follow the kind of medieval rules of jousting.
Yeah.
Isn't it Renaissance Fair season in America right now?
I don't know.
I think it is. I think the Ren Fair is back up
The Ren Fair.
Why have we never adopted the Ren Fair?
I only know when the Ren Fair is when social media fills up with people dressing with not much clothes.
Isn't that your social media all the time?
No, not all the time.
It is.
all
You can't be
the
near him. You can't just be near his body and his phone, because then it just kind of somehow by osmosis bleeds onto your phone.
He's always got a stonk on, and that's his problem. He never stops.
problem.
Stops. But yeah, where do you stand though, Joe, on the controversial topic of people dressing up in sci-fi attire while attending a Renaissance fair?
Oh, because they're like, they did it in Star Wars.
Yeah, it'd be like, it's Star Trek, and we're on an away mission in the olden time.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't really stand for it either.
Like, at the end of the day, like, you're just being a controversial knobhead, I think. You're doing it to be, like, different. You know? It's like when at Halloween people are like, just turn up in their normal clothes and they're like, I've come dressed as a
victim,
as a person that doesn't like fancy dress, or like, who
doesn't like fancy dress?
Or I'm that guy from that film who just wore normal clothes.
Who doesn't like fancy dress though?
Dweebs.
Absolutely.
Absolute dweeb.
We only admire the fanciest.
Yeah, I think like fancy dress parties are a great time just to act like children.
Halloween's almost here.
Halloween is almost here.
Joe's favourite.
Joe's favourite holiday.
Basically,
that isn't a holiday.
We're now in my favourite time of the year because I went outside.
Pumpkin spice season.
Pumpkin spice season. I went out to my garden and because I live in Shaftesbury, there was just a very dense fog.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, and that filled you with joy.
Yeah.
Did you see any pumpkins out and about?
No.
Only me. By perchance, has Adam sent you the list that he's running tonight?
Oh God, what is it again?
Are you aware of what he's running tonight?
My phone has just vibrated.
He's just sent it to me. I don't know if he sent it to you as well.
We know it's going to be absolutely broken, isn't it? Because it's Adam. He doesn't know how to do anything else. All he knows is pain.
No, the only person that's messaged me this morning is Tom asking if we're getting Mexico. And it's like,
of course you are.
Adam's coming, so there will be Mexico.
Yeah.
Do you like facing more than 25 toughness 6?
Oh, is he running 30 custodian guard?
15 custodian guard, 10 custodian wardens, 2 Aluris, a Cladius grav tank, Trajan, a blade wizard, and Valerian.
Would you have guessed that they've gone down in points, everybody? My God, the custodian guard. What did they go down by? Like 20 points?
His really exciting list title is Guard.
Are they units of 4 or units of 5?
It's 3 to 5.
3s and 5s. Okay.
I don't know. Well, okay, I have to really.
Have you written your list yet, though, Joe?
I haven't written.
Well, there you go. What's the perfect counter to that?
Have you decided the faction at least?
Basically, I was umming and ahhing about which faction to take. It was either going to be.
Why do you
Dark Angels, because obviously the Lion had a little bit of a change, didn't he?
Oh, yeah,
And I
he's
feel
had a glow up.
I wanted to show him off.
He's a bit baller now, yeah, I like him.
What about Blood
or
Angels
ti-
with their weapon skill 2+?
I'm going to be honest with you as well.
It's just Custodies versus Custodies then, isn't
Well,
it?
exactly.
I also do think that Deathwing Knights would laugh at his list.
Yeah.
Hey, all that 2 damage?
Yeah.
Lol.
You could, though. You could take a Vanguard organism.
I was thinking about
Mid
running
army.
Tyranids, but they've not really had much of a change.
No, they've had no
in the map.
change.
Apart from Gene Stealer's got cheaper.
Well, their Vanguard organism.
Versus his army, I definitely need Invasion Fleet. I definitely need that film domain.
Well, you need the bodies, though,
Because I
just to
will
put in his way.
otherwise. No, because he just murders them all.
Yeah, he murders them all, but how soon can he murder them all? You
Quickly.
just serve him a new unit
Every
of guards.
unit he touches dies.
Yeah, but he's only got 5 turns. How many times can he do that? 5 times.
I don't have enough resources on the table to
No.
deal with.
Can you not take loads and loads of cheap Hormigals?
Maybe I just take the Dark Angels.
Just new Knights.
I just do new.
Oh, Knights, yeah, good shout.
No, we don't do Knights on the channel because they're boring.
Anyway, have a think about it. I need to know before the end of the stream.
I'll run Dark Angels.
You're going Dark Angels?
I'll run Dark Angels.
Dark
You're
Angels
not showing off the
Custodies.
new Lion yet.
The Custodians are going to come and crush the Fallen. Right, good. We have some narrative. Okay.
Narrative.
Today's stream topic, Jojo.
Yeah.
This comes about because of a conversation I had at home this morning.
Yeah.
So my eldest, who is 12 and a half,
Yeah.
this morning finally decided that he was interested in Warhammer again.
The
Last time this happened was like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And then it all went in a box, and it was originally Age of Sigmar Blades of Corn he wanted. It all went in a box.
Ledge.
And after a while, Luce said to him, should we give it away? And he said yes, and I refused to give it away.
Oh.
I was like, no, we don't give Warhammer away.
You just did not. You were like, no.
So I put it in a
He
really
will
useful,
like the Warhammer.
I put it in a really useful box, sealed it, and put it in the spare room somewhere out the way.
Yeah.
And this morning, he finally came and asked me, did you give that stuff away? I was like, no, I kept it for you. And he went and found it, and he started sifting through his old paints and his old models and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What a
And
hero.
he's really interested again, which of course, dad moment, got me really excited.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I don't know whether I still do Age of Sigmar or I do that one that you play, obviously 40k. So I was like, cool. So I started to explain it both to him, and then he just flat fucking glazed over.
Yeah.
And he looked like his face was melting.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, okay, so I've gone in too hard here. I need to like come right back a pace or 10
Yeah.
and kind of try and break it down for you to a point where it doesn't overwhelm him, because he's not got a touch of autism. He's been fucking grasped by all 5 fingers.
Fell
So
down the tree and hit every branch.
so like I need to come back to a level where he doesn't feel overwhelmed by it, and
Yeah.
I can gently, when he learns complex things,
Yeah.
but you have to stage it in. And that got me thinking, is there a beginner-friendly version of Warhammer? When you think that we've got Kill Team, 40k, Combat Patrol,
Yeah.
you've got Spearhead, AOS, you've got Warcry, you've got Old World, you've got Heresy, and, right?
Yeah.
And.
Would you consider any of them as actually truly beginner-friendly to someone brand new to it, never really played a dice rolling tabletop game before?
I think if you get whatever the starter box is that comes with the Space Marines and the Tyranids,
The ultimate starter set.
the ultimate starter
Well,
set,
that's
thank
the
you.
top end one, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
obviously got like the.
It's got
Starter
two
sets.
kill teams. It's got 2 combat patrols in it and all the rules. I think that is a good start. I do think combat patrol is getting better. We played it here when the Thanes were here, and it's just little. It's just mini 40k. But the problem is that like they don't give you. They don't really hold your hand through it though. But I do think it is getting better. The only downside by buying the Ultimate Starter box set is you are kind of shoehorned into playing those 2 armies.
Yeah, but everyone likes Space Marines, right?
Yeah.
Everyone likes Space Marines.
Yeah.
That's always the
But
starting point.
I always tell people that your first army is never your first army.
No.
Because your first army is your learner army, and then you do your first army. When you actually go kind of all in, once you figure out how you like to play and what army you do. It's just, yeah, I
think
it's an
back
hard
in
one, isn't it?
back in 9th edition, the starter sets for 9th edition actually had different versions of the rules for things. So if you actually bought the ultimate starter set of Necrons versus Ultramarines in 9th edition, you got like a quick start guide and a start playing thing.
Yeah.
And they removed quite a lot of the complexity. Although what was funny at the time was I remember a friend of mine who was at the time very actively playing games like Star Wars Legion, came over to Warhammer 40,000 and started with like the start playing set. And he kept calling me up because there was like stuff that, wasn't entirely obvious in the way that they wrote the rules, because they were like literally like written in a way like they assumed that you already knew how, to navigate certain nuances that weren't very well explained within there. So in an attempt to make it easier, they actually oddly made it more complicated because they've overlooked things that had been dealt with in the core game, I suppose.
I find that 40k is not... So I have this conversation with my partner all the time. I hate playing board games.
You hate playing board games?
I hate playing board games.
I hate board games.
I hate them.
God, what is going on here? Every board game.
My kids love board games. I hate them.
The only board game I like, I don't even know if you can even class it as a board game, is Zombicide.
Zombicide is a great game.
But it's just tile-based game. It's not.
It's like a dungeon crawler board game.
I just don't like board games.
Have you ever played Spartacus? Great game.
I played it once and Richie ruined it for me.
Yeah, well, don't play games with Richie. Yeah, God, that's a recipe for disaster.
I wanted
Monopoly. You never enjoyed a game of Monop?
No.
Oh my God.
Look,
Where's the joy in
Monopoly turns everyone into an arsehole, Dan.
Well,
last time I played Monopoly was versus you, and you ruined it for everyone. And you made it
Oh, there you go. It's because I love capitalism.
It's because you cheated.
I didn't cheat.
It's 'cause
How
you cheat
dare
in every
you? Why
game.
is it every time I accomplish anything, I'm a cheat, whereas when you do...
Because what happens is you
I'm just the best.
because you're like, I won all my games in this tournament, and then we're in the drive home, and it's like, I may have got one of my core army rules wrong. All 5 games. I'm not going to out you. I'm not going to say which one.
Oh, yeah,
You mean like teleporting gunners and still letting them fucking shoot at +1 a hit?
Oh, yeah, Joe.
No.
Yeah, Joe.
No, I still got that. What I wasn't getting.
I mean, I seem to remember, again, we were streaming here, not 2 weeks ago, and you
teleporting
cheated.
guns was fine.
No, but you cheated, didn't you?
Then Paddy played him with New Knights and he cheated.
Oh, Joe. See, this is the thing, you see. You're a man in a glass house.
I am.
On Tuesday.
So
Yeah, but the important thing is
On
you
Tuesday,
break down the
Dan.
houses first.
On Tuesday, Danny cheated and he wasn't even playing.
This is just like you. This is like you, indeed.
That's me. Always cheating.
He's even cheating as he's assembling these Varangard right now.
I'm not reading all the instructions.
He's not reading all the instructions. He's taking liberties.
Building Varangard, by the way, is not a task to be done
While communicating.
without super glue.
Oh, really? Why do you need super glue?
Because a lot of their parts don't sit flush. So when you're like plastic gluing them, they're like slowly opening up as you do it. They're a fucking nightmare. But lovely models.
Well, you've built a lot of them over the last few days. So I'm guessing you've got used to it.
I built 6 of them. I basically I watched New Alien Earth with Tamsin. And
I treated him, Dan. I treated him.
Treated him?
I bought him many Varangard.
Oh, good on you, mate.
So I can run the 15 Varangard and Abraxia list.
You can, and you will.
But you do have the worst version of Abraxia, though, which is the downside.
Oh, boo-earns.
The worst version, as in...
The worst version is where she makes Varangard, they lose the stipulation on their fight twice.
Why don't you pledge your allegiance to Be'lakor and take a Turnus?
No.
Come on!
Because he's poopy.
No, he's not poopy. He's a fun-time Frank.
He's a fun-time Frank.
He's a fun-time Frank.
he's a fun-time boy.
If you're running all of...
If you're running 15 Varangard, then you'd probably take the cheaper, the worst version of Abraxia.
Right, this is
That
what...
makes them better. But
Yeah, the worst version that is good in that particular list.
yeah,
That's not the worst version.
yeah,
The worst version would be the one that's not good in that list.
yeah.
And I don't like...
Oh no, I
But she
dropped the
hits hard.
circle.
I don't like you applying logic to what Joe says.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you don't like board games though, Joe. This still confuses me.
I just hate them.
Really? All board games?
I think I've never right. I think it's I just hate spending time with family and friends at a table. I just find it. The problem is it's like lots of board games. Like one of my biggest gripes is when people have conversations during board games. I hate it. You know when there's like 5 or 6 people they're all playing a board game
and they're having the audacity of communicating with each
instead
other.
of playing the game, they're just talking, and I'm like, "It's your go, do your thing," and then they're, "Oh yeah," and then
Doesn't sound like that's board games.
and then they're so
mate. That sounds like you just play board games with the wrong people.
and then they're like, "Oh," and then what happens is the board game just stops because everyone's just talking shit. I hate it, I hate it. I hate forced fun. I don't enjoy. I don't enjoy having time.
What's been happening to you when you've been doing these board games and people have been coming around and holding a gun to your head and saying you must play?
I just hate them.
Okay.
I always hated
if
them.
If you hate every board game you play with every group of people that you're playing with, maybe the issue's you.
Yeah, no, that is it,
my
isn't it?
issue is I don't like board games.
Do you know what it is?
It's not that I have a problem. It's just my personal preferences is that board games can get in the fucking bin. I just.
It's because he can't cheat everyone. That's what it is.
I
you
like
see.
Warhammer. I like computer games. I have my lane and I stay in it. You know, and that's,
I would say that your lane is quite, tangentially linked to the lane that contains board games, though. Just to say,
yeah.
like
yeah.
it's not like you're driving down the motorway and then trying to like plunge into the ocean or something afterwards.
I think
they're in the same kind of thing.
I think my problem is that I like.
You're dead
I like
inside.
being alone. I like to be left alone. And like obviously, like when you have a job, you've got to go and spend time with others. And then as an adult, you choose to go and spend time with other people.
I see.
But if I don't want to be around other people, I don't have to be around other people.
This is fair.
Oh, I've done this wrong.
You mucked it up. All the anger that you had towards board games.
I forgot his little bum.
But I mean, going back to the topic that Liam introduced, the idea of starter versions of like Warhammer. It's weird, isn't it? Because over the years, we've ended up in a weird situation. Because before, I actually felt like Kill Team was a really nice, accessible way of getting into the game of Warhammer. Like early Kill Team. I'm talking about like the 8th edition version of Kill Team or the 7th edition.
The one that was fun to play.
Yeah, the one that was really fun to play before they went, you know what would be better about Kill Team? If we made it really complicated and unnecessarily
and removed
boring.
all of the fun and all the granularness. Like the best part of Kill Team is when you could take a unit of cool model, a unit of individual models from different units. So it was always kind of like a Death Watch Kill Team. And then they're like, no, you can only take 3-man squads from different units.
Well,
and there's nothing special about them.
Yeah, it used to be, though, I think Kill Team was very much, because Kill Team started out life, I feel like Kill Team first appeared in the 4th edition rulebook. I think it was like a supplementary rule set in there.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like back in the day when people just used to...
No, it was, Kill Team came around the same edition as Cities of Death. Cities of Death...
So 4th edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like one rule book had the Cities of Death rules in it, and then the other one had Kill Team. But I can't remember which one it was.
So Kill Team, I will. Have we got 4th edition in the back?
I don't know.
No, we might have 4th edition in the back. I need to go get a tissue anyway because my nose is being a bit runny. So I'm going to mute myself and Joe can talk to himself.
But
And I'll see
I don't
if there's a
know.
4th edition book there.
But there was good Kill Team rules back in today. But I can't remember. Where are you going? Oh, they're over there.
I'm over there. Look.
My favourite version of Kill Team was 8th edition Kill Team. Oh no, which was Kill Team Armageddon?
Which was Kill Team Armageddon?
Yeah.
There was no Kill Team Armageddon. There was Shadow War Armageddon.
Shadow War Armageddon. When was that? Was that at 7th?
That was between 7th and 8th edition. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget that his microphone's off as well. They can't hear what you're saying.
Well, they'll be able to hear them through yours.
Probably.
So yeah, Shadow War Armageddon was my favourite Kill Team. That was the best one. That's when they allowed it to be fun and enjoyable. Yeah, the problem with current Kill Team is it doesn't play like the normal game, and thus makes it a less good introductory game.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing about it, isn't it? Because, okay, fair enough, in the edition of Kill Team that they did before they did modern Kill Team, where the shapes are ranges and stuff like that.
Numbers don't exist
Numbers
anymore.
don't exist. And for some reason, even though there was a kind of visual language where they could be like, oh, a triangle's got 3 sides, so that can be a 3-inch move, and a square's got like 4, so that can be like a 4-inch move. They sort of did it weird. But anyway, we digress. The point is that, yeah, that's the weird thing, because Kill Team in 8th edition basically used 8th edition rules with a minor change to sequencing, which was that essentially, I think you charged first and then resolved things afterwards, and it was you go, I go.
Yeah.
So there was alternating activations, basically. But other than that, it was basically the same core principles. So you could learn it or transfer that over to proper 40k. Whereas if you play Kill Team today, it's completely unrelatable.
Like the current 40k rule set fits Kill Team perfectly fine on the individual models. It's all just perfect. You know, you have an individual. Your unit ability just becomes your individual model ability, and then You just run individual people. Why are you laughing?
Dan, Adam just sent me a GIF. All it is a Mexican man shaking maracas.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
I think we have the answer to Tom's question, Joe.
Indeed. Is water wet?
Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah. Is Adam paying for it today? I said I'd pay him last week, and then I never did. So he just kind of paid for all of it.
Only a good egg.
Ash is very upset in chat because you badmouth current kill team, and he says you have to play a game before slating it. No, you don't.
I have played New Kill
I have
Team.
played New Kill Team, yeah.
Even then, you still don't. You can
it's
still look at a
fucking
rule set and
awful.
go, no, that looks shit.
I played it and I was like, this isn't I'm like, it's certain.
It's good for what it is. I think the thing is, I don't dislike current kill team necessarily, although it is unnecessarily complicated, it feels, and I feel like older versions are better. And also, I would say that it doesn't fulfill the goal that we are talking about, which is introducing people into the main
the main
game
game.
system.
It's definitely not a gateway.
No, it is not a
100%
gateway
it's not.
anymore. No, absolutely not.
I actually got invited to see the new kill team before they released it in the behind the scenes, like when we went to the zoo, Jay, for Age of Sigmar. And I declined because they gave me the sales pitch, and I listened to it. I was like, that doesn't sound like it's fun.
Yeah.
And you know a game's shit when they introduce a way of just playing on your own because you literally can't find a fucking opponent.
Yeah.
A lot of guys down the club play a lot of Kill Team, and I joined them on a couple of occasions. And like I say, it's a perfectly serviceable game. It's just, it's just I don't
not
know.
enjoyable or fun.
I don't know if that's true. It just isn't for me. I don't think it doesn't really sort of scratch the itch that I'm looking for. But I do like some of the systems in it. It's all right, I would say. But it definitely, I wouldn't say to someone. But then I suppose the conversation is: are you just trying to kind of build a habit? Are you trying to create a kind of affinity with the core concepts, as in moving stuff around, rolling dice, etc., or do you need it to be one-to-one?
I specifically put in the group in the stream title beginner-friendly version of Warhammer. Because do I think there's a beginner version of Warhammer? 100%. You look at combat patrol. You look at perhaps boarding actions. You look at spearhead. Are there beginner versions? Absolutely. But are they actually that friendly to those beginners?
I mean, boarding actions is friendly to nobody. No. I love that game, but my God, the hour you spend putting that flipping boarding action terrain together.
Yeah, we used the boarding action terrain on Tuesday. I didn't disconnect it. But the two massive bits I made into two smaller bits, and then everything else just stayed in L shapes, and that's how it will live.
Yeah, well, that's how it is back in the terrain room.
Yeah.
My favourite thing about the boarding action terrain is when you build it and it's like a flipping horseshoe.
It slowly starts to bend upwards.
Yeah, as soon as you get to like 3 or more panels, it starts to go, no. Yeah. it's like, what are you doing? But,
I do love that terrain, though, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It is cool. It is really cool. I mean, obviously the new, what's it called? Tomb World or whatever it is. What's the new one called? Oh, it says over there. There it is.
That one.
Tomb World.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Have you built that stuff yet?
No, I'm going to when Games Workshop actually releases the rules for the Death Watch.
Yeah, Joe's waiting to see what the Death Watch rules are before he puts weapons on them.
Oh, I see. Wants to see what you can do with them.
Yeah, because I was umming and ahhing about getting the Death Watch Kill Team ready for release, and I was like, I could run the Death Watch Kill Team in a game of 40k. And then, as we got closer to the date, I was like, we still haven't got the rules for them, so I guess I just won't.
It's weird now, actually. Yeah, you're right, that you can actually buy that box set now. I mean, you can't, because it's sold out everywhere, but you could theoretically buy that.
I think Entoyment have some in stock still.
Oh, there you go. Plug.
I reckon every single stream where we do 20 members over target, I'll buy Joe a new Death Watch unit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because he really wants a Death Watch army.
If I can get 6 boxes of Death Watch.
Yeah,
well,
right.
5 now, but
You're such a
got
hipster,
one.
Joe, knowing full well that they are being
Well,
squatted.
no, because they're still in.
Now's the time.
They're still in the age. They're in the Agents of the Imperium, and I think they will still be an individual allied unit.
Oh yeah, there'll be.
And
you can definitely take
hopefully
one.
they learn the lesson and actually write a decent Agents of the Imperium book next edition. Because I was looking at it and I was like, 60 Death Watch, 3 Corvus Black Stars, characters and assassins.
Do you think, and here's an interesting question, off topic but relevant to what you just said, do you think that edition to edition they overcorrect based on previous transgressions? Like, if the book was ridiculously powerful before they tone it right down, and the book was
Tyranid
shit before
Warriors,
they push
prime
it right
example.
Up. Huh?
Tyranid Warriors, prime example.
But do you think that's just a one-off, or do you think it's actually very common that happens?
I think the transition of stuff that was mental in 9th edition, in 7th edition, just got battered. Absolutely battered. I do think Games Workshop, they're learning, but when they go from edition to edition or codex to codex, or index to codex, like always felt they overcorrect on stuff, and then.
Is
but
it
it's
a
also,
financial imperative or a game
but I think
imperative?
it's also a financial imperative by Games Workshop because they go, you've already got 3 of these units.
Yeah.
You're not going to buy 3 more,
Yeah.
are you? So I like the idea of armies trend in and out. I'm a big fan. People complain that the updates always change stuff all the time, but I like the ever-changing meta because it keeps the game fresh. You know,
I like the
the
ever-changing
stuff
meta, but I want the stuff that I own to be the best.
Yeah,
Always.
Yeah, but I feel like that's just a common occurrence for everyone. That
Yeah, I
plays
do.
this
That's
hobby.
where I always come from.
Only I may dance.
Only I know.
And,
Yes, indeed.
like some armies get away with it better than others. So, for instance,
But I want it to be good in a way that no one knows it's good as well either. You know, like I want to kind of still be able to be a hipster about it and be cool. You know? I still want to be the only one. I have the best army, but no one else runs it.
I've been running Sternguard for ages, and people are slowly
waking up.
waking up to Sternguard.
People are slowly waking up to Sternguard when they keep getting the rules changed and making them better.
I mean, that
They've not
has
changed.
definitely helped.
They've only changed the Sternguard rules once.
The last time. The last update.
No,
Not the one before, the one before.
Yeah,
One
the
before that.
one before the one that was just yesterday. But yeah,
The one was yesterday, but not yesterday. The one was yesterday, but actually last Friday.
well, you know, no one's perfect, is it? You know, they pressed a button. You can't blame them.
Yeah.
What they need is an elaborate series of tasks that need to occur rather than pressing a single button.
I think
you know?
the problem is that obviously on the
I think the
Friday.
problem was incompetence, Joe, but carry on.
So basically, obviously the update was clearly supposed to be yesterday, right?
And it was.
Because it always comes on a Wednesday. But
Just
they
like
were
you-
also updating on the Saturday to put the rules for Shan, Lysander and their detachments.
I do love the
And
fact
there was
that
a few points. So I think the app was going to update on Saturday anyway, but too much stuff got updated. I think is what happened, is that they probably they uploaded the wrong version because obviously, I just think they uploaded the wrong version.
they mucked it up, didn't they?
Yeah.
Silly them.
And then what they did what they did on that evening is they released the update anyway on Warcom. And then some bright spark was, cool, we'll just delete everything on the app, reset everyone's stuff, and then make them wait 5 days to then actually have the rules that we said they could have on Saturday.
Another great customer service win
Yeah,
for the big G-dubs.
I'm like, why force update everyone's stuff? Is it crackly?
Yeah, someone's Mike's just had a shit fit. I don't know who
It was. This is what was happening on Tuesday, where like no one was moving, and it was like, I was like, I don't know what's going on here, and then it would stop, unless we've got, I don't know.
I think it was when Dan leans into his instructions.
Oh, it could be.
I don't know. I'm not saying it is.
Maybe you've got too many magnets.
Too many magnets,
Where's
too many
the-
chins, mate.
Where's
That's
the
what
mic
I mean.
pack? Is the mic pack in your pocket?
It is, yeah. Do you want me to
Put it on the desk.
put it on the desk? Bam.
Yeah.
I'll mute myself for a second and change it up. Hang on.
Change it up.
Boys.
But yeah, the Games Workshop does love an overcorrect. You know,
They do.
I wish they didn't. Actually, talking of kill team, right? There was a kill team not long ago that was filled with all the Warhammer Heroes models in it. And also,
I mean, that's
Pain.
still available today.
that is still available today, but it was also filled with MDF laser cut textured terrain,
Yes.
right? Do we think that's going to come back eventually?
Yes,
Reckon
100%.
that'll re-show itself. I reckon if it does come back, it's going to come back in 11th. We were talking about the telly's gone off. It's come back again.
OBS just crashed.
Oh,
Or to tell him a phone.
yeah. I'm going to just sit here in dead silence
Yeah, absolutely.
and talk at the same time.
away.
Oh, I've dropped the thing.
OBS just shit itself.
Ugh.
I think
No,
we're
no,
back.
it doesn't
We're
look
back.
like. It looks like we're dead. Oh
Are we
no,
back? We're back.
I think we're back.
Oh, my spine.
What the fuck? OBS just went, by the way, we've crashed.
Yeah, by the way. Yeah, whoopsie daisy.
I had a prime old man moment this morning.
Did you?
I bent over to pick up some socks and completely fucked my back up. And I bent over, I was like, oh God!
Been there, Joe.
And I was like, good. Unrelenting pain for no reason, you know?
Well, actually, I don't think it was ABS. I think the whole PC just shit itself.
Oh.
No, really. Well, I think we're still going.
We are still going.
We're still going. It's still happening.
We need a more powerful computer.
Oh, there we are.
Every microphone needs its own computer.
Now I can't get the Stream Deck to work again, which is an interesting.
Have you tried turning it off?
It's okay because we're on YouTube, and if I remember rightly, I can go. Is it that one? Yeah. So I can do it manually. We're okay.
We're all right. We're
We are
okay.
still running. We are still live.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of the topic you raised there, Joe.
Yeah,
around
the terrain.
MDF
Do you
terrain,
think that terrain's coming back? But
Yeah.
I reckon we'll get a full table's worth in the new edition.
I think so too. I think there's a very high probability that we are going to see the Leviathan equivalent box for 11th edition contain new MDF terrain or cardboard terrain. I'd love it if they did cardboard terrain though in the vein of like the classic cardboard terrain.
I think the problem with cardboard terrain.
Give me the Firebase.
The problem with cardboard terrain is it's terrible.
Oh.
It's all awful.
Don't you long Joe to have that Necromunda
He's a terrain snob, remember?
pillar thing that they did back
in all plastic.
No, the old card.
Remove the awful cardboard element and replace it with the non-plastic bits with plastic, and then
Think of the dolphins though, Joe. All that plastic's no good for them.
Yeah, but
they love cardboard. The dolphins.
I won't be filling it. I won't be putting it in. The problem is, if they do make it cardboard, I will be feeding it to the dolphins. If they make it plastic, the dolphins.
You're going to fly out to Gibraltar special.
Hey, Joe.
Like, Adam.
I will go to SeaWorld and just be like.
I just had an email from a solicitor.
Oh yeah.
I am pleased to advise we have now completed.
Yeah.
My God.
Was he in the bathroom?
Yeah. That is the lease for Hobby House.
Yeah.
Whee!
Yeah.
The solicitor's just emailed. I'm pleased to advise we have now completed.
Does that mean that we could open tomorrow?
I mean, we could, but we'd have nothing to sell. Nowhere for anyone to go.
Yeah. But that mean that we can use downstairs now, where you could just go.
With the building, the building is now ours. We have to do the handover with keys and meter readings.
Yeah.
The building is now ours. We can literally start work. I mean, I can't. I have a tradesman coming in today. Yeah. But we've now officially completed on the lease.
You're coming in today, or a tradie?
Hey?
Or a tradie coming in today?
No, I haven't got anyone coming today.
Or trade.
That was an email that was timed 14:03, chat, literally today.
Oh.
Magical fun times.
Which was officially an hour and a half after I paid a £12,500 lease deposit.
Well, there we are.
So, exclamation mark gift, chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've got a spare 12.5 grand kicking around, just let us know.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Fuck me, we have been working on this lease for 18 months.
Yeah.
18 months.
Yeah.
And now it's done. What will your life be without it?
I remember when we were looking at Argos in Eastleigh. What time?
Yeah, well, I also remember when we got the air conditioning quote for Argos in Eastleigh at £190,000 and decided that was more than the budget we had to build it.
But that had an escalator. That was great.
And you would have had, control over the secret domain of Argos. Back in the day when you'd order from the Argos. These days it's rubbish, isn't Argos? Because you order in the Sainsbury's Argos and they just go through a door into a clear warehouse facility and then come back with your thing.
Yeah.
I miss the old days where there was a mysterious
watch
cupboard.
them.
Do you remember where they had like the hole in the wall where it just mysteriously appeared?
No, the last Argos I went to was in Warminster, and it's like a till, and then it's like the storage facility from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, that's it. There was a good old time when it came to the good old days of Argos. Not what it used to be.
No.
Oh my God, that's been such a stress over the last few weeks.
Yeah?
For God's sakes, Liam, we're talking about Argos over here.
I don't fucking care.
I don't give a shit about your story, your life.
Something about Argos now.
Yeah.
Fucking consumed me for the last 2 weeks.
Have you been to a new build McDonald's? It's just a fucking window now.
Is it?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's just a window?
It's
Is
literally
it just a drive-through? Or?
No, it's like, so I went to a new build. They had a new build McDonald's in.
You mean the ones where it's literally they don't have like counters and like till stuff anymore?
Yeah,
they
it's just a window where they just slot the door through. And then you're like, can I talk to a human, please? And they're like, no.
Punch the machine.
You're a person. I'm talking to you right now. No. Oh, go and use the machine.
That one in Salisbury on the way here that you get your wife the nugs at. Not your wife, your partner, your significant other.
She keeps reminding me of that.
What, that she's not your wife?
Yeah. And
she hasn't asked you yet, has she?
No.
No, see, it's on her.
When leap year will be our time.
But well done, Liam, mate. No,
Well,
genuinely.
he just sat over there sighing. Do you want to talk about this?
No, I'm sighing just because it's a fucking relief, Jay.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible, mate.
I'm going to do a big poo downstairs now.
Oh yeah, because the plumbing will be working.
Well,
soon.
no, I have to turn the water on the bottom floor first.
Yeah.
Oh, you better get on it. That poos are
I
coming.
did say I was going to do it in the toilet, you know.
Got to christen the place.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll just get a bucket.
My God.
There you are, mate.
It's
Well, you
done.
said that was 8 months, you say?
18 months.
18 months. Jesus Christ.
Well, we
That
had
is
an
hell.
issue where, so it took us, so the original landlord solicitors took fucking forever to do anything. And when they finally put the lease in front of us, it was a massive steaming pile of wank. Whereby I read it and was like, I'm not even giving this to my solicitor because I can see it's shit. And then they tried to pressure us into signing it, and I couldn't work out why. And it turned out that the reason why they wanted us to sign it was because the landlord was handing the building over to a new landlord.
Oh, amazing.
And knew that, and obviously the building is more appealing to a new landlord if it's fully rented out.
Yes, of course.
But I wasn't signing a shit lease. So in the end, they handed over to the new landlord, which means that the 6 to 7 months worth of work that was done up until that point was wiped back to zero. We had to put a whole fresh offer in. So we had to re-offer.
Yeah.
So we had to start all over again, and we started all over again, and and then the new landlord's solicitors have been also a pain in the arse. Because you'll go, hey, I want this amendment made because this is not what we agreed, and they'll make the amendment, and you'll get the contract back, and you'll find another thing that they've changed somewhere else that we didn't talk about. Like, why have you changed that?
Yeah.
Like we were okay with the previous version, so we've had to go fine tooth comb every time to make sure. Oh my God, it's been stressful.
But it's done now, mate.
It's done now.
Done
You
now.
can go on to Kissing Club this evening and and you know you have a bit more pep in your step.
Yeah.
I'm not being the mermaid tonight, boys.
I don't want to be the mermaid anymore.
Or maybe you do want to be.
Tough luck, Jacob.
Or maybe you want to be a vigorous mermaid.
Well, exactly.
you know?
Maybe that's the time. Maybe you're in the mood for the mermaid.
Yeah. Put
Who
the
knows?
suit on, I'll take the hit. I'm in a good mood.
Exactly.
Yeah. So now is the time, Jack. If you really wanted to gift, now's the time to be grateful. For
Oosh.
Do you not want them to save their money, thus buying more stuff from Hobby
So
House?
I've
when it
spent
opens?
£12,500 today. Quite frankly, I'm not interested in
That
waiting.
seems fair. Yeah, absolutely. Money now, please. Money now.
Not later, now.
Yeah.
And that doesn't include the fact that we have to pay the first X number of months rent up front. We haven't done that part yet.
No?
That's being handled.
How many months up front are you doing?
I think it's 3 months up front or 3 months ahead. I can't remember. Hey, you know, it's done. We're good.
It's good.
So have we decided, back to topic then, thank you chat for all the well done, congratulations, but back to topic, have we decided that there isn't any real beginner-friendly versions of this game? Because my personal opinion is, I don't think there is, and I think that to teach my 12-year-old, nearly 13-year-old this game, I'm going to have to myself strip the game back and teach him bit by bit, and eventually get to the full version of the game.
So, Age of Sigmar did a version of the rules where it's done in like segments. So you learn to play the game with just movement, shooting, fighting, and then you do another version. You just include a different segment every time. So like the next game you include a command phase, and then the next game you include magic. You know, you add a little bit extra every time.
So when we did the day at the zoo,
Yeah.
and they told us that Age of Sigmar was broken into core modules,
That's the one module.
which meant that they could update it in the future, remove a module, put a new module in.
Yeah.
Which sounded, and then they said, and I was thinking immediately, like, well, surely this means that you could start with very basics and gently add modules. And what they went is, they said, Spearhead is the core module, and then we go to AOS, which is everything else.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not really a phased approach into the big game.
But you can like I think they told us, but obviously we only played 2 games. We played Spearhead and Big Game, and Big Game had everything. So we didn't get to try all that bit,
It
but
wasn't softly.
it is there. You can do the thing.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, though, isn't it? Like for myself, with my own personal hobby journey, because I got into the hobby when I was 13 years of age. 25 years ago, whatever that was. Passage of time. But the thing with me was when I discovered it, I was really kind of enamored with it and wanted to sort of engage with it. And early doors, I definitely wasn't playing it the way you're supposed to play it, right?
Yeah.
Which obviously, as Joe will tell you, is how I play it now anyway.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, fact. But I think that's the thing, is that it's weird because you have this debate a lot about like other types of games that are maybe more accessible to younger people, and there is this assertion a lot of the time where you need to make games simpler. But I actually think kids are a lot more adaptable and a lot more kind of intrigued by complexity than I think people give them credit for. I think they actually find it quite fun to really kind of dive into the weeds and learn about all the
Yeah, but I
new
hate
nuance.
teaching kids completely.
Yeah, but I think for the people like myself, like as a kid, I just wanted to learn myself. So I, spent time reading and absorbing that stuff and talking to veteran players and learning. And obviously back then, I mean, it was like, in the world where this stuff wasn't on YouTube on the regular. So I did, it was mostly
But
me
at the time,
talking to people.
Like, talking to people was a lot easier in the hobby because Games Workshop stores weren't so much just shops; they were hobby stores. You could go in there and paint and play. Whereas
still think
now,
that's true,
you
though,
only
with
really
younger
get
people.
to you only really get to play in store as an intro game.
But I still think that's true with young people. I think a lot of the GW stores still do really robust and really good entry-level gaming for younger players. I think it's still a big part of what they offer. Again, it's going to be department store to store. I think like when you're a little one-man band store, like the guy local to me, I think he tries his best to kind of facilitate it. But, his number one priority is running the shop, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with Warhammer stores now, aren't they? They're more introductions for the next generation than they are places for old grizzly
Do you think
vets
that's
like
why the starter boxes aren't so user-friendly, as it were? Because they want you to go into the store to learn, to do
Maybe.
the introductions. Because if you're in the shop and you're learning to play and you're like, oh, I can now play something else now.
So there was a thing they did with my eldest, and this was years ago, and I'm sure they still do it, which I quite liked, but I think it could be done better. And they kind of give him this like book. And I don't know how, I can't remember if you get.
I know which one, because basically
the one where they put the achievements in.
Yeah. You get like a trading card, or you get like a stamp, or whatever it is that happens.
And then you
like
get fancy dice.
Build your first model, paint your first modle, blah blah blah. There's all these like things, right? Paint your first unit, etc.
Write the theme tune, sing the theme tune.
And I think that's something that, talking about Hobby House, that's something that I would like to take from them, but do it better. And have it kind of better broken down for new people to encourage it. I think my eldest found it a little bit overwhelming because I think he felt pressured that every single time he went back in, he had to have the next stage done. And I don't think that was the case. I just think that's what he felt, and I think that could have been maybe better communicated. But I feel that's like a cool idea, but it kind of jumped to play your first game.
Yes.
And it's this bit that I'm like, breaking down the how to build, how to spray paint, how to paint with contrast, how to paint with edge highlights, how to, like, breaking that down's fine. I feel like there's like logical steps you can take to teach people that. I'm currently teaching my brother, who's only a couple of years younger than me, how to paint, right? And we've started with contrast, and he's just painted his first unit. And he's really fucking chuffed, and next we can start to teach him things like shading and edge highlighting and stuff like that. I feel like that's a really easy kind of process to break down and teach people. Base coats to highlights to washes to etc. But going from never playing to playing a full game just doesn't exist.
It's very much like you have to be taught to play it. It's not. I don't think it's a game that you like. Just because like how the rules are written and how things interact, and it is ultimately a two-player game, right? I think you have to, I think the concept of it is you have to be taught by someone to play it. Otherwise, it's like I tried reading the old world rules, and I was like, I just gave up. I was like, I have someone who knows how to play this has to teach me how to play it.
Yeah, that's always how I've really kind of started out learning all the stuff. You need to contextualize it for sure. So one of the things we do at the Egham Tabletop Society that I frequent, we do a lot of intro games for new players because the club's grown quite significantly and we've got people joining all the time. So we're at like 150 members or something at the moment, which is pretty nuts for like a local games club. And I mean, literally last Tuesday we had 50, 60 people playing just on a random Tuesday night, majoritively 40k. But yeah, a lot of the guys who are in the kind of leadership, the council, whatever you want to call it, I've forgotten the word. But Yeah, they very readily are looking for people to try and obviously bring new players in and do like intro stuff because it's really important for the health of the game. But one of the things you do find is that, there is this kind of implication, this desire that you have to basically be ready to play 2,000 points of proper 40k. Like trying to get someone starting out and be like, oh, is anyone looking to play 1,000 points? The actual kind of reception to that is really minimal because like most of the kind of people established within 40k just want to play the 2,000 point game on 60 by 44 mats with official UKTC, ITC, Warhammer tournament layouts and all the rest of it, right? That kind of is like their default mode. So I think that's the interesting thing is like it definitely is on players and kind of advocates for the hobby to actively... You're right.
Yeah. I'm going to turn the aircon off.
Oh, fair. But anyway, all I'm saying is...
I don't want to go on and off, on and off, on and off all day.
No.
It costs me more money, that.
It's now off forever.
Until we die.
Until you die. But, the winter's coming.
The winter.
But yeah, my point is I think, it's hard to find people who are actually willing to step up and actually give people those early kind of gameplay experiences. Because it's like when I started doing TOing with the team at Beachhead and Brawl, actually being the kind of person that's willing to, put your own kind of desires or kind of aspirations on the back burner and, do something for the betterment, for the greater good is the thing that is a struggle, I find.
I think it's going to be interesting as a venue to try and come up with a way of enticing people into playing and learning the game. Prudence is in chat, and this is something that Peachy's mentioned before. I think he mentioned it when he was here as well. Like everything's 4+, right? So at that point, you can have an Eldar Wizard and 10 Guardians against a Space Marine Captain and 10 Space Marines, and it's fine because everything's 4+. And then it's a 4 to hit, a 4 to wound, a 4-up save, and you just play that for a bit to kind of get used to the core concepts, but not necessarily worrying about the specifics. And I think that's something that that Games Workshop in general could be better kind of documented and shared with people. Because I think a lot of us have got friends who kind of show an interest, or people that show an interest and might want to get into it. And when you start to explain it to them, not 12-year-olds, but you start to explain it to them, they go, oh, there's a lot there. It's a bit overwhelming.
Well, that's why Age of Sigmar, I think, is a much better intro game than 40K.
I would absolutely agree that Age of Sigmar is a better intro game.
Yeah.
And what I don't like about it, and I'm a huge AOS fan, what I don't like about it is if the person doesn't want to play wizards and skeletons and they want to play superheroes and alien monsters, it's a bit shit to go, we have to play AOS
I think
first.
actually you could teach someone to play Warhammer by using Age of Sigmar, and then I feel like it would give them a better understanding of the fundamentals of 40k.
Yeah,
because you understand movement, you understand like data sheet, you understand like layouts in terms of like unit abilities, what things do, keywords. Obviously, it gives you a hit, it gives you a wound profile and the rend and the damage, and stuff's a lot more simple. I actually think 40k as a game as a whole is a lot harder, right? Because it has more aggressive shooting, it has more aggressive movement.
It's a lot more punishing for sure.
Yeah, and it's not a game that that really allows mistakes.
Yeah. And again, if not played with very particular terrain layouts and things, it's also very, very, it's very easy for things just to get taken off the table.
And like the starter box set, right? The two armies that come in the starter box set are not balanced.
No, they're not.
Like
they don't make sense either.
It doesn't make, because it's like if you're...
Here's your Apothecary Biologist. By the way, he can't join
He can't join a unit. And also, like, and if the box set's bought between two mates, one's having a great time and one's having a shit time, right? Because
the NID player's having a great time, right?
The NID player's having an awful time because
okay.
the Space Marine player just stands there and just burns everything with flamers, and then your opponent's like, "Cool, I'm gonna charge you my card effects now. I'm gonna kill nothing because his profile is terrible, and then I guess you'll just shoot and punch me to death."
There's I did love that at Warhammer Fest when they first introduced 10th edition and you watched the games of it and it was literally set up in the same way where it was like, you've got this unit of Gaunts, you move the unit of Gaunts, they overwatch them, they're all gone.
You're now out of the, because everyone just got a unit, it's like, cool, you're now no longer part of this introductory game because your unit of 10 Hormagaunts or Termagants just died horribly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you do rock up to that table and you're given 10 Terminates, you're like, cool. I'm just not
I'm
going to
glad
have
I
fun
waited
then.
in queue 3 hours for this or 4 hours of a whole day. Like, absolutely mad.
That's one thing that they failed miserably at was the launch of 10th edition at Warhammer Fest.
Oh my God, absolutely.
Although, to be fair, when we went to the Coventry Warhammer, was it Games Day, wasn't it, right? When they were showing off 8th edition.
Oh, that was
was both, it was in the big Coventry Centre,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And the introduction to that was both better and infinitely worse.
Yeah.
Because it was better because it was a massive room with loads of, and they had them in the stores, of these cardboard 2x2
Oh, they were great. I wish I had one.
fold-out tables that just
Yeah.
kind of plonked in. They were great introductory tables for Games Workshop stores. And it had the starter box context in it. And they'd go, how many people can we fit around a table? So for us, I think there was 6 of us around a 2x2 tile.
It was 4x4 to its defence.
No, it was 2x2, the cardboard.
All right, well, let's not argue. We're never going to find
anyway,
a resolution to that.
But anyway, we're standing around this little plinth, right?
Of varying shapes and sizes.
varying
You two
size.
so often just bicker like an old couple.
I
I love it.
know. But this is why I know. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to even go there. I'll just let
Because
him
there
have
was
it.
like 30 people. There was like 30 tables in there.
Yeah, it was
There
mad.
so,
And you got the photo up where you got to carry a bolt gun.
but the problem is they put you in this room, and there was like 30 tables to 3 members of staff,
Yeah.
and they'll go, here's a piece of paper with the rules on. Introduce yourself to the game, and it was like you're like, we don't know how to play this game, and your piece of paper doesn't teach us how to play the game either.
Yes.
So it was better and worse. You know, we had more things to play with. Thank you, dear. Yes, please. We have more things to play with, but we have less idea of what to do with them.
Yeah. Well, I seem to remember because obviously we were so like rabid at the time
Yeah.
reading all the rules that we didn't even. I think the guy just left us alone because as soon
Yeah.
as he started trying to lead us, we were like, "Oh, this does this and this does this and this
Yeah.
does this." It was like, yeah. That was back in the days when we were like adamant, like, or in like the chats all the time. Like,
and also like, I do think they also lost a lot of models. I think a lot of stuff got stolen.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I assumed you stole some stuff.
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
No.
Oh my god.
I was a good boy. I was a good boy.
That goes against the grain of how you were back
40K
then.
At the time, I was there playing a Horus Heresy event because 40k was dead to me.
Oh yeah, no, that was that weekend where that was the last 40k GT thing they did at Warhammer Fest for 7th edition, and I took my terrible bullshit army that was because that was the problem with 7th edition by the end. By 7th edition by the end, you just had to basically just lean into the nonsense. You were just like, well, of course it's an army of Yanari scatterbikes with Space Marine drop pods. It's like, why wouldn't that be the thing that turns
Or
up?
like, you've got an army of 200 cultists that are all stringing around the table that for some reason can't be shot.
Oh, that was 8th edition.
Was that the
that
8th
was 8th
edition?
edition where that was the bullshit. If you remember at the end of 7th edition, there was the Flying Circus. Do you remember that list?
Yeah.
Where it was all demon princes with wings and Magnus as well. And literally, it was. I remember playing against that list, and it was literally, well, if I go first, you're dead. If you go first, I can't kill you.
Yeah.
That was it. It was like literally, and he won the roll off. He went first. Everything goes in the sky, and then I'm like, great, I'm done.
I guess I'll just pick up my things now.
Yeah. God, in a way, I sort of know that 7th was the dumbest thing imaginable, but I miss it because it was so dumb. It was
The thing
joyous.
about 7th is the core rules were great.
Oh yeah. Well, that was why Heresy was so good.
Yeah.
Because 7th as a core rule set was great. It's
I
just
think
the
that's
problem
why Horus Heresy is doing so bad now because
Oh yeah, they mucked it up.
they played with it too much. You know, they say if you play with it too much, you'll go blind. You know,
That's it.
And they played with it too much, and they went blind to what actually made that game good.
Yeah. But that was always the problem with 7th edition. The thing is, their biggest problem with 7th edition was the fact that they just gave too much strength 6.
Yeah.
Completely forgetting that they had an armor value system that was basically like, oh yeah, basically if you're strength 6, you can basically beat the armor of everything in the game more or less, except for monoliths and land raiders. But those 2 units were terrible on the tabletop back then, so no one ever took them.
I mean, they're still not great now.
I don't know. I think the land raiders still got play. I don't know. Is the monolith really that bad?
I played against the Andy ran the monolith the other day. The model was incredible, but he had the old one.
Yeah.
So his model wasn't incredible, but
I still like the old one though. To be fair.
Did you ever build one?
The old one, yeah, not the new one. I've not built the new one.
The new one is much harder to build than the old one, but the old one was more rage-inducing.
Yeah, well, everything was back then.
Because you had like a base with a stick on it, and then you had to build each side individually and line them all up together, but they never lined up, while simultaneously trying to hold a top in at the same time.
Yeah,
but the top never touched the stick in the middle. It was, and obviously, so you'd have to strap it together with varying combinations of plastic glue and super glue.
Yeah.
And it would have like 40 elastic bands around it to hold it in place because it would always try and bow. It was awful.
Have you tried to build the new Black Templar ancient guy?
Yeah, it's terrible.
What the hell was up with that? Where did the feet situation come from?
And he's holding the banner directly in front of him.
Yeah, like
which
it doesn't make any.
Which also doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's no actual strength to the footing at all. Like you start trying to actually build it normally, and what you realise is you're like, well, I'm just going to have to leave all this poly cement to dry because
it's so weird, isn't it? Some models, right? You look at them and you think builder's dream.
Yeah,
I can see because I'm a mad sub-assembler for painting purposes. And you can see yesterday, Lucius finally turned up, right?
Oh, nice.
And I was like, cool. So I got my first thing because I want to paint him I want to actually try and enter a painting competition, Dan. And I bought him specifically for that purpose. And I opened the booklet and look how he goes together. I'm like, oh, this is going to be hard. And it's like because he's got the fancy whip. The fancy whip like attaches to part of his base, attaches to part of his shoulder pad, as well as attaching to part of his hand. You're like, how do I leave that off and then glue it on and not fuck it when I glue it all together?
Yeah.
So
a lot of him is not designed to have sub-assembly.
No, correct.
Right. And also, I really hate his face. He's got...
hate that face.
He's got the most... Like, obviously, his face is supposed to be horrifically scarred. Right?
That's true. Nowhere goes.
But it's just a really badly sculpted face. Like, the rest of that model's beautiful. But he's just like...
I'm not perturbed by it. I'm going to give it a go, but hey. Are you ready to say thank you to some people and give some home
I'm going to go for a wee.
You want to do that first?
I'm going to go for a wee.
Because we have got 78 new members already.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Quite a lot, isn't it?
That's quite a lot.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you've broken yourself.
I don't know how I just literally just down the socks.
It's all the gout, mate. It's spread to your bones. Spread to his bones.
On the daily, I'm genuinely sometimes a little bit surprised when I get a message off Joe in the morning that he's still, in fact, still alive.
Yeah, I know. It is an ongoing, ongoing struggle. I do worry about the day where he's going to be dead because I don't really know what I'm going to do with myself when he's not around. I spend so much time chatting with him about stupid bollocks, and it's that's it.
Fine specimen of a man.
He's a fine specimen, absolutely. I need to find a new friend with a greater life expectancy. Yeah. That's what I need.
Well, then it can't be the Dan and Joe show, though.
No, it can't be, unfortunately. There you go. Well, he's still here now, isn't he? Assuming that he doesn't, fall foul of some kind of traffic accident on the way home. Touch the wood.
No, yeah.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Maybe.
No, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's, I think the thing is with Joe, truthfully, is because he is likely to be dead before he's 60, he will live to be 110. Because there's no logical reason why he should. Therefore, he will. He'll defy the odds. It doesn't matter how much microplastic's in him. He's going to keep going. He's going to merge with it, become one with it. Believe.
Okay.
How are you though, Liam, mate? You feeling good still? The buzz still riding high?
It's just now the next part.
Now the horror where you're like, oh God, it's real now.
Yeah, so I was talking to Luce about this the other day, right, and trying to explain it to her. And the only way I could explain it to her is like multiple cogs in a machine, and the lease being signed is the first cog.
Yeah.
And that cog is kind of juddering, which makes all the other cogs kind of judder, but they don't really truly start to turn.
Yeah.
And now what that cog has done is it's just gone a full revolution.
Yeah.
So now all the others need to start turning as well. And if one of those gets stuck, it then fucks the other cogs up in the system. So, I'm already talking to people literally whilst we're live about the next step.
Yeah.
Because we've been waiting for this for so long. I've had people on pause for ages to try and start getting the build done.
Mate.
It's going to be, it's going to be interesting. But
It's going to be interesting to see this place with like a full-on retail kind of events facility within it. It's funny because obviously as you sort of come in, I guess obviously we enter it in a very particular kind of way when we're coming in here. But yeah, like the idea of all of the stuff beneath us here being like a bustling, gaming metropolis.
if I can get it to that, mate, if we can, statistically speaking, if you can survive the first 2 years and start to turn over a slight profit, then logically the business survives.
Yeah.
The first year is the year of failure, almost always, right?
Yeah.
So if we can get through that first year to 2 years and everything goes, okay, and those cogs are turning nice and smoothly and they're sort of at least semi-oiled, then it could become the gaming hub of the South Coast, which I'm hoping. But
That'd be pretty cool.
yeah.
Did your cogs spin smoothly, Joe?
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
Oiled up appropriately?
Yeah.
Good
It
stuff.
Right, Joe, we are officially on 78 of the finest gifted members.
Oh, blimey.
So we're 22 away from hitting target.
22.
We're 122 away from you being able to relax tonight
Imagine that.
with racist Adam.
Oh, yeah.
Poor old
I
racist Adam.
thought I thought there was a promise of every time we're 20 over target, I get a gift.
Yes, if you get to 120 now,
Yeah.
I say a gift. It will continue to grow the Deathwatch army that you'll take. Because I don't personally care for Deathwatch, but I know how much you love them. And I wouldn't mind betting Deathwatch are actually probably relatively popular in content as well,
They probably are,
And they're definitely good for narrative content.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, mainly for.
Yeah.
Although the idea of taking 6 units of 10 of the new ones does seem like fun. It could either be great or terrible.
Yeah.
It's always one or the other.
It's the only, if it's the one I think it is, it's the only kill team where I've looked at it and gone, I wouldn't mind having a go at that one day.
Yeah.
It is
But
a cool kill team.
that feeling was only short-lived, but it was the first time I'd ever felt that way. So.
I have the Corsairs kill team, and they are super cool, to be fair. I love those minis.
Yeah,
They're
I've got some of
very
those as well. So we'll start with Mr. We'll never guess who, Matt O'Reilly,
Yeah.
Ooh.
with 20 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Matt. I hope that you are taken to an all-you-can-eat restaurant tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You love those all-you-can-eat restaurants. When's the last time you went to one?
Thames weekend, I think it was.
It's a very regular feature of yours.
Well, it's not really regular. I've been.
As in when you again in my limited experience of you giving out hopes, you love people going to all-you-can-eat restaurants.
I know because people like to eat
Because
food.
I think deep down that's all you want more than anything.
I just really want to go and eat
You've
some food.
been dieting for so long now. You're like, oh god.
I just want to do a tour of food from around the
want
world. The
all
problem
the
is,
lasagna.
every time I do an all-you-can-eat restaurant, I just eat loads of Chinese food, and then I'm just like,
Well, it is one of the
just had a
superior
Chinese-
food groups.
There's an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet in town.
and that's the one we've been to twice.
No, not that one.
Yeah.
That's the different one. That's an all-you-can-eat everything buffet. Just because you just go to Chinese doesn't make it an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. There is
that the
in
one
fact
in the-
roast meats in the new West Quay part. It's called.
the West Keep it.
The fuck's it called? You were probably thinking of Global Buffet.
I was, and that was in not the Bargate Centre. because that
Marlin's.
Yes, that was in.
That's
Marlin,
closed now.
Yeah. Oh, is it closed?
Yeah. So now it's just the one in the top of West Quay, which I've forgotten what it's called. Cosmos.
Oh, Cosmos. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Thank you also for the one gifted from Macari's Wank Sock.
Oh.
And
Strong
then
name.
There's 5 gifted coming up now, Joe. The person who gifted them also said in chat at the time that they haven't been feeling very well and they just want to hope that they feel better and they're going to use the power of Joe Hopes to get better. So thank you, Evan Tomanello, for 5 gifted memberships.
Oh.
Do the funny thing, Joe, and say, I hope you get worse. The goal is wide open.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Can people? We've never really looked at the idea that people can ask for a specific hope, because it's
I'm sure people.
normally because it's just more of a roulette reel on what I come up with
Yeah.
at the time.
He just wants to feel better, Joe. I just wish that he feels better.
Yeah, come on, Joe. Just.
I hope that you get better.
Cool, because he's gifting 5 more later anyway, so we have to do another hope anyway.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you, Jill, for the $10. She says, Joe, he's our channel basic bitch. Pumpkin spice lattes and goth gal season. Your time is coming, Joe.
Yeah. I don't mind being a basic bitch. What my favourite thing to get every time I go to like Waggers, always katsu curry.
There's-
Just love a katsu curry.
Spicy katsu curry?
No.
Yasai
Always-
katsu curry?
No, just a normal katsu curry.
As in chicken.
Yeah, and then like Lidl now does katsu curry sushi rolls.
Right, okay.
So it's just all the ingredients of a katsu curry just made up to look like sushi.
With the little side salad.
And you get a little tub of the curry to pour onto it as well.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty good.
Well done, Lidl.
Yeah. I'm proud of you, Lidl, because it was I had it in the car the other day, actually.
With the sauce?
Yeah.
That is not a car food, mate.
It's not a car.
That's always the problem you get when you go to like a McDonald's drive-through. It's trying to work out which of the burgers
Always
you're going
a
to...
wrap.
Yeah.
Always a wrap.
That's why Greg drive-through are the goated now, because there's no better driving food than the Greg sausage roll.
Yeah.
Except for the flaky pastry, obviously, that does
which
get
is
everywhere.
everywhere.
But it doesn't impede your driving abilities.
No. Like, no, I actually had the tray of sushi in my hand.
And chopsticks.
And I had the sauce. I was like, blue, and I covered it all in the sauce. I was like, God damn it! I've got to drive one-handed now, and try and eat.
I mean, you don't have to. You could pull over and exercise road
Jill
safety.
clarified, by the way, that her super chat was sent with sincerity and love. She just loves you, Joe. Is it a compliment?
Didn't sound like it.
You're a basic bitch. But October is definitely Joe season.
Absolutely. Bonfire night coming up, mate.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
I'm not here for that.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, because you're in America.
I'm America.
And they don't have bonfire night, do they? Because their houses of parliament have never been attacked by a terrorist.
And they were already a colony by the time we had bonfire night.
I'm just suddenly learning about stamp duty land tax, which is interesting.
Oh, there's a potential sting in the tail.
Apparently, we have to pay that now.
So we don't.
Oh, goody.
But we don't own the building, though, do we?
No, but you still have to pay it for non-residential leases, apparently.
Oh, good.
Oh, great.
Wouldn't that have been good to have known?
Yeah.
5
Just
years
say that
ago?
we're not going to use stamps.
Yeah, that's it. That's how it is.
How many stamps do? Just be like, how many books of stamps do I have to buy?
Exactly. Could I go for a second class?
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like this country just really doesn't want people to start new businesses.
I don't think it does really. I think it just wants billionaires to
It
continue being rich.
It just wants, billionaires to continue to be rich. They want everyone to be a farmer, but not a farmer that owns its own land.
Exactly. Not one that gets to keep what it has.
Yeah, and you have to basically do it for free.
Yeah. That's what it wants. It wants us all to be serfs.
Yeah.
It likes the old days when there was a lord of the manor.
Yeah.
And you all just did what they wanted.
Thank you so much, Libby Panna, for the $10. Hasbro board games have done irreparable damage to the term board game. Cluedo, Monopoly, and Risk are the worst starter board games. Also, congrats, Liam. Very excited for you. That's amazing. I don't know what's a Hasbro board game and what isn't.
Monopoly and Risk, by the sounds of things.
Are they all Hasbro?
Pop-Up
board games?
Pirate? Is that
Pop-Up Pirate.
Pop-Up Pirate's an absolute killer.
We used
game.
to have Mouse Hunt at home.
Oh, Mousetrap. Was it Mousetrap or Mouse Hunt?
Mousetrap, that's the one, yeah.
Mousetrap.
We had
Fucking
Mousetrap
love it.
until my younger brother swallowed the ball bearing in it.
Oh.
And then we had to wait for him to pass it. And then one day he was sat in the toilet as a young boy, and we must be like 6 or something.
Yeah.
And there was this donk. and funny old thing, no one wanted to play Mousetrap again.
That was an elaborate part of the Mousetrap maze that passes through the human body.
Or like Buckaroo.
Oh, Buckaroo. Is that there you go, see?
Buckaroo still exists.
I liked Kaplunk.
Kaplunk, Hungry Hippos, all the greats.
I never had
Chicken Limbo. Did you ever play Chicken Limbo?
No.
I never had Hungry Hippos.
You never had Hungry Hippos?
No.
Oh my God,
There
what
was,
a game.
you know the people that make Exploding Kittens?
I don't know them personally, but
they
I'm
make the
aware of
game.
Exploding
In
Kittens.
the Middle East, or?
Yeah. And like they've released like other games now. So there's one called like a game of cat and mouth. Where it's like you open it like a briefcase.
What's
and you have, like, a
Exploding
little
Kittens? I've not heard of this.
Card game.
Oh mate, you'd love it.
Yeah.
Top tier game.
Top tier card game.
Arguably a board game.
No, it's a card game.
Arguably.
There's no board involved.
Well, there is right here,
Yeah. The table.
where the cards go.
No.
Bam.
No. Yeah, Exploding Kittens is basically it's
They do
it's a
one where
game
you-
for between 2 and 6 people, but I think it only really works when there's 5 or 6 people.
There's a really good one they do where you make strange creatures. Like do you ever do that thing as a kid where you would like draw like the head of a creature and then hand it to someone else and they had to do the body because
Yeah.
you like fold the bit. It's like that, but like in a card game.
Yeah, and
that
there's
has a board. Full.
Unstable Unicorns, which plays a lot like Magic the Gathering.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And there's Throw Burrito. Where,
Oh, yeah, I know Throw
where
Burrito.
It just devolves in. Basically, it's like a card game, but in there are two 2 rubber burritos.
What other board games
The
are
game
there
just
on this
ends up with you
glorious
just throwing
lineup?
rubber burritos.
I just don't. None of this sounds appealing to me.
I don't like it.
What, Pop-Up Pirate didn't sound appealing to you? You fucking liar.
As a
The
kid-
problem for me is that computer games exist.
Oh, Connect 4, that's a great game.
Yeah, and if I'm playing on a board game, I'd rather play something that was like a Warhammer type game.
Yeah. And my family weren't there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boggle. Come on now.
Thank you so much, Ash, for the $2. He says, "Hey, Liam, you got this." Thanks, Ash. Thanks for the motivational speech.
Yeah.
You got this. Stamp
Getting
duty land
motivational
tax.
talk.
That's what you've got.
Getting motivational talk from a fucking fetus. Thank you, Scott, for the $5. Maybe Joe needs to play board games with nuns who have taken a vow of silence.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go. Goth nuns. Drinking pumpkin spice.
I've not had a pumpkin spice yet, actually.
Have you not?
No.
Me neither.
Maybe I have to wait till October to
I've
do it.
never had a pumpkin spice.
Mate, it's not very good. I don't really get it personally.
It's not. The problem is, right, as Jill put, right, I'm a real basic bitch, right? And my favourite takeaway coffee is either McDonald's or Greg's, you know?
My old man is a huge fucking advocate for McDonald's takeaway
I don't
coffee.
like McDonald's
Jay.
black. Actually, no, it's a McDonald's latte because McDonald's coffee tastes like petrol.
No, that's what he has. He has a basic coffee,
Yeah,
filter
it
coffee.
tastes there. Like you could use it as like a creosote replacement.
You know, one of my most favourite, or one of my most exciting things at Hobby House is we're going to be doing proper coffee downstairs.
Ooh,
proper
proper
coffee.
coffee.
Like a proper artisanal coffee machine.
Espresso style.
Oh, it's a machine not going to have like actual baristas.
Well, yeah, we're going to have like beans and there's an independent coffee
Beans and
company.
cups and shit.
I've been told about an independent coffee company where we can have Hobby House branded coffee beans in the shop.
Whoosh.
Joe.
Yeah, well, each individual bean has the Hobby House logo. on it.
Yes,
Every
absolutely,
single
like an
one,
M&M.
yeah. Every single one. Yeah, there's just a little man out back with a hot stamp.
Yeah.
I am there for it. To be fair, the coffees at Warhammer World are pretty decent, to their credit.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Any coffee machine outside of I have to press a button can get in the bin. Honest to God.
Oh no, I've become a bit of a snob with
I've
it.
worked in like pubs and stuff. They go, "Oh, we've got a new coffee machine. And you got to do all the frothing." And
I
stuff.
love
And
that
I was
shit.
like, "What you've done is you've increased the time of serving from people about tenfold."
No, artisanal coffee where you have to craft it. I love that shit, Joe. I'm all about
Well,
that life.
that's your job, isn't it? From now on, because
I fucking
I'm there
love
with you,
it.
Liam, mate. I love it. It's the way forwards.
I wanted one for, like, Luce and I had agreed we were going to get one at home, and then we saw the price of them.
it's like it's
That
just
went very
it's just so
quickly.
pretentious, though. I think like people were like,
Let me
"Ooh."
be pretentious once in a blue moon, Joe.
It's like,
Yeah,
like,
come on,
"Oh,
Joe."
I've got this little thing where I ground it and I dust it, and I whisk the powder that I've created.
Yeah,
and
it's lovely.
And then
you
and
have
then
to make it.
put it into all this stuff. No, it's our base inner child's ability to play with an overly elaborate chemistry set to make coffee. That's all.
Play-Doh Fun Factory.
Yeah, that's
Like
it.
coffee.
It's I hate.
I fucking love a Play-Doh Fun Factory. I fucking love
They're like,
great
I've got my
coffee.
special glass coffee cup.
Don't worry, Dan. We can make our coffees and
Absolutely.
look down on Joe.
Yeah.
Good, because in the time it takes you to do that, I would have played an entire game of 40k.
Only because you've been
Unlikely.
beat already.
Yeah.
Only if you're playing Adam. This is Adam's list that he's bringing today.
Thank you so much, Makari's Wank Sock, for the $5. He says,
Whee!
wasn't second edition advertised as a 3D board game? Adeptus Titanicus and Space Hulk definitely were.
And that's it now. Space Hulk is. I will make an addendum to my previous statement. I fucking love Space Hulk, and that is a board game.
Well,
But
it shows me, Joe,
it's
that
a
you have the
tile-based
potential to
dungeon
love.
crawler, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, but you have the potential to love the board game. You just haven't found the right ones yet.
I will include. What was the spooky ghost one there? Curse City was good.
Spooky Ghost.
It's in the Warhammer Spooky Ghost one. I thought you were talking about something.
Curse City and Space Hulk. Basically, if it's not
Warhammer Quest.
if it's not Warhammer, it can just get in the bin. Basically, if it's not a GWIP, I just don't seem to care about it.
You never played Bolt Action?
I do, yeah, but Pot Action is not a board game.
But it's not Warhammer IP either.
No, but it's different. That's
different.
That's
It's made by
my-
Rick Priestley, so it's
That's
basically the same thing.
It's made by
Basically the same.
It's basically second edition.
Exactly.
But it's the thing about Bolt Action is that it's that ever lurking future
Oh, yeah.
future nerd, isn't it? Where we all will inevitably go into historical wargaming.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to get the old Napoleon.
I went into a tournament on last Saturday, right? And they had a historical games event going on.
Oh, I love it.
And they had like the Civil War fife music on in the background. And it was just a bunch of just geriatric, balding men. And they were just having a whale.
We could go to the
time.
Ren Fair and share our joy for it there, you see.
But they're only in America, aren't they?
I know, but like, maybe that could be a thing that we could add to the
is there one
Pantheon of
in
Hobby
November?
House.
One-
Do rent fairs here.
Rent fairs.
Rent. So
Rent
pay
boy
the rent fairs.
A rent boy fair.
Yeah.
well, to be fair, there's plenty of that available around here.
Yeah, actually there is. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's already catered for.
Yeah, I spent too long on my phone the other night.
Out in the car park.
After I'd locked the gate,
Oh, right.
and then one was walking past on their phone, and they came off the phone, and they just U-turned and started walking back to me. So I was
Yeah.
like, "Engine on, go!"
When I
Did you run them over?
when I lived in the centre of Southampton when I was going to university here.
We're really selling this area, aren't we, to the people that we've got?
But-
around?
To be fair, sorry Dan, just quickly, to be fair, when we first moved in here, it was
wasn't
really
much
bad,
worse. Yeah.
and it's got better. And I spoke to the local authorities and I spoke to the local police, and they've basically confirmed that the more this building is used, the less we're going to have that kind of experience. And if you think about, we were literally from Tuesdays to Thursdays, we were cleaning up that doorway, and now we maybe do it once a month. It's so much better.
It was
already.
a sad day when the homeless orgy car went. That was.
It was, yeah. Anyway, sorry, Dan, when you were living.
No,
in
I was just
Southampton-
saying, because when I lived around here, when I was going to uni here, a friend of mine who lived up the road somewhere around here, sort of near where the dungeon used to be. You remember the old dungeon?
I do. I remember the
Love
dungeon.
the
Yeah.
dungeon, missed that one. Anyway, he lived around there, and he got talking to one of the ladies, and he was like telling us all how lovely she was. And she's like, "Oh, you wouldn't believe it. They're really nice." It's like, do you think there's a reason for that, mate? Do you think maybe they're being nice to you because they'd like you to pay for them to go and have sex with them? Do you think that might have been the causality?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I hate plastic glue with a passion.
I love
honestly.
you are in the wrong hobby.
I
Jake.
hate plastic
We've
glue.
there's literally super glue on the desk.
I've got super glue here, and I've just like I had a crazy moment where I was like, maybe I will use the plastic glue, and then it took no time at all to remind me about why I hate it.
I love plastic glue, especially when I can use it to blend joins.
I'm with Liam on that one.
Thank you, Cry Knessy, for the one gifted membership. You're a hero. Thank you, Dan, for $5. Counterpoint.
My pleasure.
Kill Team. Sorry, Warcry is greater than Kill Team if you want a standalone project with an attached funny game. I've not played. Have you played Warcry, Joe? Is that what you played with Peachy?
Yeah, I enjoyed it playing. I actually enjoyed it when I played it with Peachy, but I think that was because I got to play with Peachy, and I was just near him.
Yeah. And you can just smell his
I
aura.
could smell him. I was going to say I could smell his hair, but he hasn't got any.
Wow, poor old Peachy.
Yeah.
At least not on his
to him.
head.
I'll be there eventually.
I spoke to him recently as well, and we confirmed that we should all get together and do something again soon.
Yeah, or he's going to come here.
Well, I need
When
to.
he
the
said,
thing
I think
is-
my worry is that you scared him off after you told him that I had horrific diarrhea in a.
Oh no, I talked.
No, he came back though.
Yeah, I still talk to him quite a lot.
Yeah, he
but
came back after that. When that
what
was
I don't
fine.
want to do is the thing is, I don't want to have him come here again first because I feel like he's just constantly coming here making content for us, and he's not getting anything out of it really, apart from just the experience. So I said to him that I'd like to do something for him next rather than for us.
That's
Because
fair.
that's how we do it and be fair.
Has he got his own studio yet?
I don't know about studio.
Got his
maybe.
front room, and with that suit of armour that he wears, and
But
all that other stuff.
if there's a way we can help him out, then I'm into it. But
We'll get him to come here and we make content for him.
Exactly. You could
Look,
go
I
on
think-
jugs.
I think I honestly think I
And
look
the
at
show.
I look at 40k kill teams, and all I think about is how could I play them in 40k.
Yeah.
I look at Warcry teams and I think, oh, I'd quite like to collect that little Warcry warband.
Well, that's so.
And that's the difference, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, though, like I think Underworlds is a better example, right? Because it's like they're like push fit. They're like individual kind of character sculpts, and I think that makes the game and models more appealing. Because like when it's just a multi-part kit, it doesn't feel special.
Yeah.
You know, it has like less detail and it's less kind of characterful.
Yeah. Okay.
I do also think, though, the way that they translate the Warcry warbands into AOS is just a little bit easier to consume because basically, I mean, I built one the other day, which is the Beast lads for the Cruel Boys. And basically the way they have them in the game is they just go, this is their melee profile, and these are their special rules, and it doesn't matter whether or not it's one of the baboon monkey creatures or whether it's one of the orcs. They all have like the same stuff, and they just kind of do a universal profile for them. Whereas in 40k, I think people find that a lot more difficult to get their heads around. So
I made the Slave to Darkness Oathbound kill team people.
Oh yes, got a brand.
Yeah, I found out subsequently they're not actually in Warcry.
Are they not?
They're a novel-based box set. So
a Regiment of Renown.
They're a Regiment of Renown, but they're also character models from a book, much. But
like
they're Saviors of Cinderfall.
Again, they're in the way that they've gone. There's a man on a horse. There's a man with a sword. There's a couple of like Gribblies, right? And the way they've put their rules into the Slave to Darkness book, so that and the way in which you can use them is very well done. And I just don't love this. Joe's right. I don't love the way that you get a kill team and then you look at its rules for 40k. And granted, for most part, who really wants to buy a kill team? I was looking at this with the things like the Corsairs that you were talking about, Dan, right? Who wants to go, here's my unit of 10 models who each have a completely separate weapon and I have to roll them all separately? No one really wants to do that in 40k.
Yeah.
They just don't. So you either have to specifically build them for kill team, shoehorn them into your 40k game and have to just roll 25 million dice, or you just take the sexy models and build them for 40k.
Yeah.
And what AOS does is it goes, here's how you build it, and you can use it in both, and it's not overly complicated.
Yeah, it's like the
it's a huge difference.
Like the Skurgan Blueblades, it's just like vampire weapons kind of thing is what they're basically called, or just assorted. It's like assorted cursed weapons. And it's like good. Let's not complicate it.
I think Warcar is very, very good, and I think Carl's right. Kill team is just a way for Games Workshop to charge more for normal 40k units. Yep.
Yeah, well, no, it's to charge more for a piece of cardboard, isn't
essentially,
it?
yeah. Amelia, thank you for the $5. Who says, "What do you think about Black Legion after the point changes? I feel like I'm the only person who cares for them." Joe is our resident Black Legion expert because Black Legion is one of his favourite things in the world.
What, the 10-point reduction on Abaddon?
Big win.
Is that the only point change they have?
Oh, there was 10-point reduction on the. What's it called? The Venom Crawler? It's like 110
the Venom Crawler.
I do think the Venom Crawler is a good option. I do like the Venom Crawler. 110 points. It's just, and it's like movement 12 as well. I think they're a really good unit to kind of just be bothersome and just be in the way and do stuff.
I do feel like I don't want to see Abaddon's points go down. I want to see his durability go up.
I want to see his rules change. The thing is though,
his rules are fine.
A 10-point drop on Abaddon is a nothing update.
But his rules are fine apart from his survivability.
Yeah. He can't take a hit.
He just gets one pumped by so many things. So the thing is with Abaddon, who's one of my favourite 40k models, one of my favourite characters. I don't love him as much as you love him, Joe. Yeah. But one of my favourite characters is he should be fucking terrifying. I'd rather he was more points, but more durable.
It's like in the Fall of Cadia book, there's a bit where he teleports in on his Todd and fights a bunch of people, and then the rest of his army kind of joins in. And there's a bit where he's walking up a hill into a guard regiment that's just shooting him and shooting him and he's like, nah, bro. And then he gets there and kills a whole bunch of people. And it's like, where's this Abaddon? Yeah. Where's this version of
9th edition?
Where's this guy that has the favour of the entire pantheon gods, pantheon of gods, and is terror, and you can't look at him because the aura of chaos around him like hurts your soul. That's not the guy that we have on the table.
No. Same with Gaz though, isn't it? Gaz got a real flipping letdown in 10th edition.
Yeah, but at least he can join a unit of 2-up armor save, toughness 6 guys that for 2 rounds of the game have a 5-up feel no pain.
Yeah, true. If you take them in the old bully boys.
Yeah, the bully boys.
But
they still get it for 1 turn as well, right? When they're just in the war.
Yeah.
And you compare that to Abaddon, who can join a unit of toughness 4, 3 wound Space Marines.
Yep.
Or he can join a unit of toughness 5, 3 wound Terminators. But the Chaos book has 0 resilience built into it.
Yeah, it's not even like giving them the mark of Nurgle or whatever really gives them much.
Doesn't help them at all.
No.
Like, there's no feel, no pains in those books.
Well, so someone said in chat, so Strumming Fish, and I agree with this, and this is what you and I spoke about before, Joe. Abaddon should be Lion Gullyman level.
Oh, 100%.
Right? He's essentially a Primarch.
Yeah.
Or he should be.
100%.
And he kind of isn't. It's essentially replaced Horus, is wanted by all four of the Pantheons. Like, he's undivided because why would he choose to go with one? Like, this is what I mean. And he should be and he just kind of doesn't feel Primarch level.
No.
And that's the problem that
Games Workshop keep on trying to fix Primarchs, and they're just not looking at the guy who's apparently got the entire universe on its knees.
Well, yeah.
You know?
Bonnie Blue.
Bonnie Blue, yeah. The entire New York Police Department.
To get back to the wonderful super chat from Amelia, are we suggesting then that the points changes or the changes for Black Legion just haven't done a lot for you to get excited about running them?
It's not.
Well, and you've got a large Black Legion collection as well, right?
It's not the points. It's just the army itself. It's just like it's just not enjoyable to run. They're like Space Marines, but without the character. They're they're kind of like Space Marines, but they just don't have the capacity to kill outside of just running all tank armies, and that's not what I want to play with all my cool shit. I want to play with Chosen. I want to play with Terminators. I want to run like Possessed, but like they kind of go in, maybe kill something, and then die. If you look at all the elite Space Marine units, they're all Strength 5, AP 2, Damage 2.
Yeah.
And Chosen are all Strength 5, AP 2, Damage 1.
Yeah.
And
Great minis, though. Love those minis.
But then at least you've got Possessed, which is Strength 5, AP 1, Damage 2.
Damage 2. And once per game they can get dev wounds, but they don't really have access to much in the way of rerolls.
When you listen to that kind of output from Possessed and Chosen, and you think about what you witnessed on Tuesday with 8-bound and Exalted 8-bound,
Yeah.
it just makes you sad, doesn't it?
It's just the book as a whole needed a rewrite from the day it was released because what was mental is that I like the elite Chaos Space Marine stuff. I want to run like, Abaddon's bodyguard kind of thing. I want to run that. And the most terrifying units in that book is like a cultist command squad.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
Who have cool minis as well, though.
Which have cool
I'll be
minis.
honest,
The Possessed minis, though, not so good.
One of my very early 40k armies, years and years and years ago, 6th edition, I think, was Chaos Space Marines. I had old metal Abaddon, old metal Khan, old metal... And I had the Plague Marine metal upgrade kit and all that kind of stuff, right? The old plastic, and I had a huge Chaos Warband of stuff. I had a Defiler and all that kind of gubbins. And nowadays, I always get the urge because I look at some of the updated models. I look at the fact that there's new Raptors and Warp Talons are coming. Possessed are quite nice models now. The Chosen are beautiful models. The Chaos Lords are nice. I'm like, actually, we're finally getting to a point where because Chaos for me has always been a weird model range where some stuff's new and some stuff's really old and some stuff just doesn't kind of fit. And now I think we're finally getting to a place where the range looks relatively coherent and quite nice. And then I look at the rules, and I just don't really feel inspired.
It's not a well-written book at all. Because like at least
of old was so good as well.
Like the 9th edition Codex was Abaddon was a bit much.
Yeah.
Right? He was a bit much.
I mean, he was in every Chaos list that existed, even if they weren't Chaos Space Marines.
But the rest of the book was just really well written. Your generic units were pretty generic, right? But the characters, it was like the great thing about I'm really enjoying about Slaves of Darkness is that the lords feel like lords.
Yeah.
They feel like the guys that go in
Powered
out
up,
there.
blessed lunatics.
Yeah, like they've gone and fought in these wars to get really juiced up, and then when they're a presence on the battlefield, they are terrifying. And you're like, these are things that need to be dealt with. A Chaos Lord is like you can have one good Chaos Lord, and the rest are just meh, right? The Chaos Terminator Lord isn't really a threat. Nothing feels special in that army. It's just they're just boring Space Marines, and that's it. I think if they made Chosen Damage 2, if you when the Black Templar Sword Brethren rules came out, I looked at them and I was like, this is everything I want Chosen to be.
Yeah.
It's it's just disappointing. Like they've just made Sanguinary Guard even better. You know, Sanguinary Guard. So like Sanguinary Guard, like hit on 2s, re-rolling 1s, and then they're basically wounding most things in the game on 2s, re-rolling 1s with their 4 attacks at strength 6, AP 2, damage 2, and you're like, cool. My Chosen, my 10,000 year veterans. Have just got generic power swords, and you're like, yay, I guess. And they've got 5-up armor. They got a 3-up armor save and no feel no pain, and no invuln. It's just a book that needs to
go away.
Go
away and be replaced.
It sounds terrible, but it just needs to go.
Go read the second of the 3rd edition Chaos Space Marine rulebooks and go. Just make that. Do that now.
It just needs to go and be made better. And there's such minor updates to that book that would make it interesting.
I really enjoyed the. Chaos Space Marines have had some incredible rules over the years. I really enjoyed their 6th edition book. Weirdly, I always thought that was super.
The thing is,
fun.
though,
wasn't 5th edition like peak Chaos Space Marines? Though?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but it's
pretty much up there.
They basically abandon Marks of Chaos, right? There's one detachment where you have Marks of Chaos. But you're like, if only you could just always have a Mark of Chaos. You know why is Khorne only involved in my army in a Demon Prince, and then that's it? Like every army is undivided unless it's in Pack-Bound Zealots, and then Pack-Bound Zealots is a good detachment, but it's really inefficient because you only get 1 stratagem per unit that has a mark. It's like I would much have rather have had a Khorne detachment, a Slanesh detachment, a Nurgle detachment kind of thing.
Yeah, but they want to sell you their new Emperor's Children and their new Death Guard, etc., etc., which they weren't doing back in like 5th edition 40k or 4th edition because they were just going, these are Chaos. This is them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Whitey55, for the 1 gifted membership. Thank you, Dave, for the sticker. Thank you, Harborn, for the 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Harborn. I
hope you feel better.
Yeah. I hope that I hope that you have an explosion of Age of Sigmar players in your community, and you just have a new game system to sell to your regular customers.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that, Jay.
Yeah. Oh, and your computer starts working, so you can send us your advertising.
That's what I expected. That's what I thought. Yeah. Thank you, Joe.
We just want we just want to be able to advertise you in our streams. You know, we want to be able to do more for you. That's all we want. That's all we want. Just send us a pic. Just send us your logo, and at least we can put that up.
I mean, I've seen the referrals coming through from people in Canada. I think we're doing pretty well for him, Jay, to be fair.
Yeah, but I want to be able to do more for him, you know? I want people to know what their logo is, associate a logo with a brand name. You know, isn't that exciting?
Build that affinity.
Have you got a list written for later?
He hasn't even started thinking about it.
I've got a bit of a list.
It started with 15 Deathwing Knights and then
and ended there.
Yeah. Too bad, it's probably all you need.
I'm just doing Adam's list now because I want to go to Kissing Club.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You could do 15 Deathwing Knights, Canis Rex in...
No, I don't want knights.
Just as an ally.
No, I don't want to. I hate allies.
He hates having fun, Dan. He likes to lose.
If he doesn't like board games, doesn't like Canis Rex.
If he doesn't lose, then he can't whinge.
That's fair.
No, Canis Rex is not a pathway to having fun. Okay. Also, knights just kill Canis Rex now. Custodes just kill Canis Rex.
Fine, well don't take him then. Yeah. Take 15 and the Lion and Ravenwing Command Squads. You got any of them?
I've got 1.
Well, that'd be fun.
I really like Samael.
Samael, super fun.
Yeah.
Things on bikes, though, Joe. When's the last time you took bicycles?
Bicyclettes.
I think last time I ran Dark Angels on the channel.
Well, there you go. Bring the bikes.
And I think they all died very quickly.
Yeah, but they're hunting the fallen.
They are the fallen are hiding inside the custodies, aren't
Yeah,
they?
exactly. That's what you think.
The
This is when
custodies are protecting.
that you are enacting when the events during
Cypher.
Yeah, the Cypher thing where they went and
Cypher
broke
bit.
into the vaults and went, yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then you could maybe you could do the Lion because technically, canonically, or like timeline wise, he wasn't there. You could do the Lion as the 11th Primarch or whatever it was that's down there. Was it 13th or 11th Primarch they found in the vaults of Terror?
Third.
Is the one that wasn't with
13?
Subject 13 or whatever it was called, or Subject 11, which is heavily rumoured to be the Primarch of one of the Lost Legions. But anyway.
Well, there's a Primarch hidden on Terra.
Yeah, did you not read that?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so during the events of when the Dark Angels decided to go to Terra to kill Cypher in the vaults, in the prisons of the cells of Terra,
Yeah.
in order to get in, they basically compromised its security, and then everything that was in it got out, including this Primarch of the one of the Lost Legions. Rumor has it.
Okay.
Yeah, fluffy fluff. Can't remember whose lore video it was I was watching this week that told me that, but
Yeah.
good
Oh, we need to find out what's happened to Lufa.
With an F.
Yeah, the back cleaning Space Marine.
Yep.
Yeah. Very good in the shower.
Very good in the shower.
Yeah.
Him and his brother Bidet.
Yeah. Because Lufa escaped from the rock, didn't he?
He did, yeah. He did.
got out.
During the strange disappearance of Lionel Johnson.
Right, I've done Adam's list.
Yeah,
That's
the
good.
lion disappeared,
Yep.
and then Lufa disappeared, and then Lufa turned back up again. No, the lion turned back up again, but we don't know where Luther is. Yeah. But, the lion will just forgive him immediately.
Oh, of course, yeah,
that's
because
what
now he's
does
arisen or something.
Yeah.
Hate that story so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Evan Terminal for 5 more gifted memberships.
Thank you, Evan. No. I hope.
Your name becomes easier to pronounce.
Yeah, I hope that you get beavers living in your garden.
Okay.
And what are they going to be doing for him?
I fucking love a good beaver.
Like, they open like a woodworking business.
Yeah.
And they make like when you always see that guy selling those like wooden.
What happens when you want to?
It's always like wooden mushrooms on the side of the road, isn't it? Or like a big bit of wood of an owl carved in it.
What happens when you want to sleep in on a Sunday though, and the bloody beavers are there working away on their woodworking
I
business?
can't imagine they're quite loud.
It's like when the bitmen come.
Working business.
It's going to drive you nuts, isn't
As long as
it?
they're paying rent.
I don't think they need to use like electrical tools, do they?
But imagine their chomping makes a right old fucking racket as they're smashing it with their tails.
Yeah, just a real wet slapping noise.
Yeah, exactly. You think something else is going on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nick, for the $5. He says, can't wait to drive the 250 miles to be confronted with those bastard stairs.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be pleased to know, Nick, that the shop we're building is on the ground floor.
Yeah, you don't need to go up the stairs anymore.
Yeah.
We
The
don't want
stairs
you.
of legends.
Yeah.
It's funny listening to Joe breathe when he goes up those
We'll
stairs.
put a stairgate in.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna the stairs up to the studio will have a little red rope across it, and we're gonna put Tom in a suit with some black sunglasses as a doorman.
He always comes here dressed right fancy, doesn't he? Because he comes straight from work nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then he gets changed into his common.
He does what I do when I get home from work or like leave. If I leave the house and come back, the first thing I do: trousers off, socks off, pajama bottoms on. Done.
Pants off, pajama bottoms on.
No.
You wear pants under pajama bottoms.
Yeah.
You're weird. Thank you, Rossonero7847 for the 20 gifted
Jesus.
membership.
Rossonero, I hope that you are immortalised in an episode of South Park.
Oh. Thank you, Ash, for the $10. He says, stripped back kill team with the same level of aspects removed is very manageable, light rules and data cards only, without needing the overwhelming amount of stuff for an intro game of 40k at, say, 500 points. You can continue with as much cash as you want to bang that kill team drum. Most people aren't having it, mate. If overwhelmingly most people that have even tried it, and I'll hold my hands up, I haven't tried it. The 2 people on the table have played kill team. If the most people play kill team and go, it's a bit shit, then I'm led to believe it's mostly a bit shit.
My issue with Kill Team is there's no, like, the narrative's gone from it.
No,
You know?
there's narrative in it. What are you talking about?
In the terms of like when you make your kill team, you know.
Oh, yeah,
you
well,
don't-
that
you
bit,
don't-
yeah.
Like it's just a squad of guys. There's no. I think the new Deathwatch kill team is the best one they've done because you have a guy in Gravis armor, you have a guy with a big thunder hammer, you have a guy with a storm shield and stuff. You have like the Phobot. Like that's the best example of what a Space Marine kill team should look like. A combined unit of different abilities from.
All the other units take those same inspirations. I don't think it's fair to say.
But when
that-
you go, oh, what you got there? Oh, I've got a unit of striking scorpions.
All right, that
you
is
know?
the one example of them and the mandrakes, because the mandrakes are one of those ones where you look at them and you're like, you can't really tell the difference
But I want
between the.
characters in there as well. Like, there's no like cool people. You know, where's
But you look at the. I mean, I don't know. Look at the. Oh God, what's the orc one that they did? The sneaky gits. What are they called? Blood claw.
Commandos?
Blood axe commandos. That's the words. Yeah, that's an amazingly characterful squad. Same for their tank buster thing. That's got loads of real cool character to it. Yeah. There's loads of them out there that look absolutely phenomenal.
I want to be able to do like stuff where like they released the Inquisitor team without the Inquisitor to go with them.
Well, yeah, because they're the Inquisitor.
I'm going to be honest with you, Joe.
Like, if there was an Inquisitor in there, I'd love the idea of having an Inquisitor and his retinue going into some underground place to do underground
I don't know.
things.
I'm looking at the Deathwatch kill team right now, and I'm just not that blown away by it.
I love it.
Why did they get rid of the Black Shield though? That's the thing I can't tolerate.
Oh, because they made. It's because all the the last Black Shield died with Titus.
Is that what it was?
He was the last Black Shield.
I mean, if they do a if they do a
More doo-doo.
anyway, if by some fortuitous series of events they decide to release more Deathwatch, if they do the Black Shield as a character specifically for Deathwatch, that would be cool, I suppose.
I think what they could do is do a Primaris update for the rest of the kill team units. So a new Primaris Watch Captain, a new Primaris Artemis.
Artemis becomes Primaris.
A new Primaris Black Shield. I think they could really establish a good Deathwatch range of models.
I agree.
But I think they have to do it better than how it has been. Because I was looking at the generic Deathwatch rules as an army, and it's just like, have a Terminator unit with 5 missile launchers in it. Kind of thing. And I'm like,
that
and
is
it's just
crazy
like,
strong.
And I'm like, well, this is silly. This isn't a Deathwatch army. This is just Space Marines with more guns. And it didn't really make any sense to me. This isn't a force that's designed to kill aliens. It's just a force that is designed to delete things that get put on the table.
I mean, 5 missile launchers will definitely kill a few aliens.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sam Deacon, for 20 gifted memberships. Joe.
Thank you, Mr. Sam Deacon. I hope that you find at one of your customers' houses that you go to 2 Corvus Black Stars sealed in box, because they too like the Warhams, and they're like, yeah, I don't really want it. You can have it if you want, and then you can have it.
That's
and
nice.
then you have it. You know.
Oh, that's very personal to Sam, that, isn't it? I like that. Thank you so much, Plague of Shadows, for 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you.
Cheers.
I hope
Ryan lives in Texas, Joe.
in Texas.
Yeah. And then last time he gifted and he lived in Texas, you went down a dark rabbit hole. Let's not go there again.
I hope that your hometown doesn't get overrun by tumbleweed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a reasonable expectation.
Yeah, I feel like it's just tumbleweed might be a #1 problem in Texas.
And then finally,
Too many of them everywhere.
at the end, finally, thank you, Mr. John McCardle, for 20 gifted memberships.
John McCardle, 20 gifted memberships. I hope that when you go to Atlanta, John, it's the best time you've ever been to Atlanta.
Oh, he's going to hang out with you, isn't he? So it'll be,
Yeah.
He's going to Atlanta now. I
Yeah,
thought it wasn't on the cards for a
He's
bit.
coming on the Friday.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
And on your back.
With
Hey!
with my
That's part of the
hands.
deal.
Yeah. My hands get him there. Yeah.
That'd be lovely.
It will be lovely.
Lovely times.
My most excited bit is that because it's in America, they'll have all the event exclusive stuff that only the Americans have, which is the good stuff.
That's it. Well, they do occasionally do those at Warhammer World, you know. Because
yeah, but I want those objective markers.
Oh, those ones.
Sweet objective markers.
the $70 objective markers.
Yeah, I want Imperial Fist ones. I
good thing
want Black Templar ones. I want Guard ones. I want Tyranid ones.
It's nice to know where all of that, spending money you were given is going, basically.
Yeah.
It's all just going to come back in the form of objective
Yeah,
markers.
just objective markers. I want to be able, every time I play a game of Warhammer, it doesn't matter what army I run, I just want to have the objective marker to go with it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
That is all of chat, Jay.
All of chat.
£56.53 in super chats.
Yeah.
But 103 new members.
Oh, if we only got 17 more, you'd get a Death
Watch
thing.
Yeah, what's chat's best advice for taking an army on a plane, and what is the best case to do it with? Or how do you get your models from one
Are
country
you
to
taking
another?
the Varangard list?
There's a
course
high
he is.
chance of, yeah.
Magnetise the bases and take my fucking battle foam.
I was hoping they'd super chat and give us more money.
Well, we need to end soon anyway because I've got to do your army list ready to go
fair.
to Kissing
Yeah,
Club. so.
it's fair.
I appreciate it, but you can do that topic tonight on the stream.
Oh, that's fair. We'll do that.
But for the most part, I would suggest use my Magna Rack if it's check with Delta Airlines' carry on.
Yeah.
If it allows you, just take my Magna Rack bag.
Yeah.
Have you worked out what you're going to say to the border security?
Yeah.
JJ says, so is there a beginner-friendly version of Warhammer? We don't think so. Not currently.
Only if you go into a Games Workshop store and someone teaches you how to play.
Exactly. Basically, it depends on you.
Depends on your availability to go to a Warhammer shop that has a member of staff in it that will teach you to play.
Probably stay away from people on the internet trying to sell you courses.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, don't ever give money to an academy.
Yeah.
No.
And Tabletop Tactics doing a free academy now.
I don't think they're calling it academy. I think it's,
No, they're not calling it an academy.
it's just learn to play.
Which
from
is
someone
free.
that knows how to play the game.
Yeah.
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 I mean, if you want to learn to play the game and you want to watch it online, watch Mike play it. Because Mike is, in my opinion, one of the best Warhammer players in the country.
Do you think if he wrote an article for White Dwarf, he'd get the rules right as well?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
He'd spell it right as well.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I think you people expect too much from your gaming authorities. I like the spelling mistakes and the mistakes.
Well, if there weren't mistakes, what would we complain about?
Well, exactly. That's
what
it,
would,
right?
What would we use as ammunition to be little bitches?
Cornet Ed, thank you for 5 gifted memberships.
Thank you, Cornet Egg. How many does that put us at?
Was that Cornet Egg or Cornet Ed?
Ed.
Oh, Ed.
Yeah.
Ed. How many does that put us on?
Some more.
How many, is it near 120?
It's near.
How near?
Nearer than it was before he gifted 5 memberships.
Oh, what a ledge.
You just don't want to do it.
I mean, I literally told you we got to 103 members, and I've thanked Cornet Ed for 5 gifted memberships. If you can't do 103 plus fucking 5...
The problem is, I didn't listen to what you said.
well, that's on you then, isn't it?
Look,
Yeah,
maths isn't the problem, it's just ignorance.
That's the you issue.
right?
You heard it here, chat, live on air.
Yeah.
So, a hope for Cornet Ed, please, Jay.
I hope, Mr. Cornet Ed, that... it turns out that your seed is the cure for acne. Yeah.
In men and women?
Whatever floats their boat.
Orally ingested or rubbed on?
Just on the face. yeah. Yeah.
I feel like we need to dig deeper into this one. Anyway.
Yeah.
I also need you to write a list.
Fine.
What's going on the list, Joe?
And I need you to say goodbye to the people so we can say
Bye!
thank you. No, not like that. We have got... That's really annoying.
It's squeaky, isn't it, this
Yeah.
chair?
We
It's
have
very
got a
squeaky.
live game of Warhammer to 40k this evening. Joe is taking Dark Angels against Racist Adam and his Custodes.
Yeah, I should have bought the Templars are still in my house, but I could fight racism with racism then.
Yeah!
The
And then...
Templars.
Fucking hell! And then tomorrow, there'll be After Dark at 9 p.m.
Whoosh.
And I can drink much mead to celebrate today's lease signing.
Yeah,
Whoopie-doo.
No, lease completion. It was signed 2 weeks ago. It's now finally completed.
yeah.
Fucking solicitors.
And then when I get home, I'll be completed.
Yeah?
Were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
Spider-Man, like Ed.
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Everywhere. Spooky ghosts.
Yeah, spooky ghost.
Ooh, ectoplasm.
Chads. Right. Yeah, is that it? Come back tonight and give us more money.
You're such a salesman.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's a mystery how he ever got so far in life.
Yeah. I was a salesman for a while. I
Oh
hated
yeah,
it.
you used to sell boilers or something, wasn't it?
Boiler parts, actually.
Boiler parts. I apologise. There's
And-
such a world of difference
then
between
there was-
boilers and boiler parts.
There was a
Fucking Christ.
there was a period of time where I sold water tanks. You know, and there was a time when I sold mobile phones. You know.
They are. And
So-
now look at you.
Yeah.
Selling hope.
Hope. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I sell. I'm just waiting to see if we can get to 120. How many do we need? 13.
Yeah,
Well, I'm about
12.
to hit the end button.
Oh.
So.
Thank you for coming. We'll see you tonight. Love you. Bye.